or how do you girls identify whether a guy is just putting you in that sex only category and not taking you serious?
Because I can tell. Because I can tell by the way that they message me. I can tell, you know, especially.
Okay, switch over. Let's see what he's got. Go for it.
Or they sold their soul for money. That's the social. That's a societal perspective on OnlyFans. Obviously, things. So 25% you said. So you earn 25% of their what they earn or what you make them.
Mhm.
So what was your top earner? What was she making a month?
I
top
wouldn't
earner.
say I wouldn't like to give an exact figure, but,
But
my top
ballpark.
earnings between I would say between 10 and 20K a month.
Okay, and that's just one.
That was just one. Yeah.
I'm gonna be jumping into the timelines just to make sure everything's clear so the audience can see the transitional stages. So as of now, this moment, how many OnlyFans girls are you managing or you got under you?
So I manage about 10 girls.
So then you started seeing more OnlyFans girls coming in. So and then you heard of the Andrew Tate inspiration pushing. So then how did you then manage to say, I need to learn about OnlyFans to see if I can create a business from this?
And
And what was your steps? Like, if there's a guy now wanting to start, how you started, what is your steps to managing girls for OnlyFans when you started?
Well, this is the interesting. What is up, good people? You're watching Brudsy Entertainment. Today I am joined with a special guest, an up and coming YouTube channel, The Dating Analyst. Today's going to be something a little bit different and special. We're going to be throwing some questions back and forth at each other, just sharing the knowledge. I'll leave it to the Dating Analyst.
Hello, everyone. I'm The Dating Analyst. And thank you for joining us. I've been asked to do a very, very good collaboration with the Brudsy. It's got an interesting story. We're going to find out about it. And yeah, I'm glad to be here to do my first sort of like interview. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to find out a lot of stuff. So you happy, ready to fire some of the questions off?
Fire away, fire away.
So obviously, for the people who don't know, I'm The Dating Analyst. You could join me on YouTube whenever you get a chance. But moving on, Brudsy United or Brudsy Babes or Brudsy OnlyFans. 3 different, quite unique channels. One gaming, one was Man United, and then one was OnlyFans. Tell us the story and tell us how you got from gaming to obviously the story of OnlyFans.
Well, it's an interesting one. You know, obviously, most men like to game. I was gaming I was gaming 5-6 hours a night, and I thought, why not make a content channel? So I was making content. I was doing live streams on YouTube. But obviously, with the gaming industry, it's really competitive.
Yeah.
Really competitive. Obviously, then there's getting the right equipment together, spending loads of money and stuff, which I didn't have at the time.
Yeah.
So like I moved over to doing interviews and stuff. I was doing live stories and stuff. And I went for about a stage of about a month where I just interviewed OnlyFans girls. And
So wait, let me interject there. So you started off like playing games and then consuming time playing games. Then you started recording yourself playing, and that's when you started the channel playing video games, the Call of Duty. Some of them, I've seen some of them games. So then, how did you do the transition? What made you think? So you're playing video games, you're recording yourself, you're not making any money, you're getting low views, you got a normal job, and then how did you transition? What was the thought process transitioning to interviewing people? Was it 1st
yes,
normal people?
yeah, just a general public. But I think it was it. To be honest with you, I actually I had a YouTube channel before that got deleted, where I was literally just banging out any sort of content, like movie clips, all different sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I watch a lot of YouTube channels as well, so I was kind of like just looking at the market and just seeing what's trending at the minute.
Yeah.
And and I've always liked speaking to people, so wasn't more or less speaking to OnlyFans girls. It was speaking to anyone, and I would literally get anyone on my channel.
Yeah.
Chat to them, life stories. Have had some great stories on my channel, some great guests that I've become to call friends. And then sort of, obviously, I went for a period of about a month where I just interviewed OnlyFans girls.
All right,
and then
I'm going to get to you there. Sorry, I'm going to keep interjecting because I want our audience to like stay with us. So we've gone from, so you've been playing games, you've done that, you started recording yourself, you had a small little following, it was fun. Then you stopped that and you said, okay, you like this online stuff. You started interviewing normal people, anyone with an interesting story. You started interviewing them. There was no connection there with OnlyFans. You just interviewing normal people, girls, men, people from different backgrounds, people from different experiences. And then the first step now was the OnlyFans step. I want to, how did that happen?
literally, as I said, my way of contacting people is I would contact 100 people a day
Yeah.
and try get literally anyone on my channel, boys, girls, anything. And then, as I said to you, I went to a period of time where literally OnlyFans girls kept replying to me. It was only OnlyFans girls that came on, and literally it just kicked off from there. And then obviously, the big sensation on the internet, Andrew Tate. I had watched a lot of his videos, and obviously that you looked at his lifestyle when he was coming up, loads of money, loads of girls, and he made his money. He made his money by doing the OnlyFans thing. So that piqued my curiosity, and I was just like, okay, let me see if I can get involved with this OnlyFans business. And lo and behold, I started interviewing girls, and then I started listening to them. And a lot of them were a lot of the girls seemed to struggle with technology, gadgets, setting things up, and that's obviously something that I've learned to sort of put together pretty fast. So it's like something. It was like a dream match really for any OnlyFans girl that doesn't want to do like the crazy amount of technical work and stuff. They've got someone that sort of takes the workload off them.
So the behind the scenes. Okay. So you said a lot there. I'm just going to unpack that. So you did mention the big sensation, Andrew Tate, and you were saying he had he inspired you, inspiration seeing him
I would
do
say
the
so.
OnlyFans, or he opened the door to say, wait a minute, there's a way here where you can manage girls and make money. That's his message. And then what? That piqued your curiosity, and then you started to contact OnlyFans girls and saying what? What was you saying to them? Because if I contact OnlyFans girls, they'll be like, who are you? What do you want? Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Now, how did you overcome that hurdle when you started your first OnlyFans girl managing?
Yeah, I think what makes it easier is obviously the fact that I've said before that I was contacting loads of people, like 100 people a night. I would contact and try to get them on. So guys, girls, all sorts, and then obviously I would start getting OnlyFans girls. And then the moment I made the transition to start working with OnlyFans girls, like that's when maybe subconsciously maybe I started targeting more sort of girls that do OnlyFans on social media. And obviously they go online, they see me speaking to girls, they see me speaking to guys. I think what most people honest to God, most people interact with me and say, okay, like, because I'm a random guy just messaging a girl. Most people say they watched the video, watched the clip, and they thought, oh, this guy's really genuine, he's really cool, and let me see what he can do. And, and they're happy for the publicity, because obviously if one of their videos blows up, then, they can get 1,000 fans, and that's game over.
Okay. Because I'm following your story very closely, so I'm going to be jumping into the timelines just to make sure everything's clear, so the audience can see the transitional stages. So, as of now, this moment, how many OnlyFans girls are you managing, or you got under you?
So I manage about 10 girls at the minute. I'd say 5 girls is more just advice. Just more advice and just give them support wherever they need, sort of. And then 5 girls I physically hands-on manage. So I'd say like 5 girls actively managing at the minute.
Okay, 5 girls actually manage. And you're making money from this, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
We started making like I would say not crazy money, not mad money, but decent money. I would say making decent money. So, for instance, like people going to do a normal job 9 till 5, what they make in the UK, I would say I'm making that now comfortably. Obviously, as well, it's not all glitz and glamour. There's ups, there's downs. Girls decide to leave sometimes. When you can make a girl a load of money, get them built up, and one thing with me is I've made some big mistakes, and I've not put people under contracts. So I'm a genuine person, honest person. So when I say something to someone, it's gospel. If I say to them I'm going to work with them, it's 25%. I don't necessarily need a contract. Well, it's apparently I did need a contract, but yeah, I have. So I have lost the money as well. But it's once you get the ball rolling and you learn how to sort of bring girls in, start giving them exposure, which isn't easy. It's hard work. You like know what, like just like anything, anyone thinking about setting up a content channel, it's not going to be easy. It's hard work. You have to put the work. You have to put the time in, put the work in, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing with OnlyFans girls at the minute. So they have to do a lot of work, a lot of publicity. They need to sort of they need to get eyeballs on their pages, clicking on them links and going over to their pages.
All right. This is interesting now. So I'm just going to unpack a few things. So 25% you said. So you earn 25% of what they earn or what you make them. Mm-hmm. So what was your top earner? What was she making a month?
I wouldn't like to give an exact figure, but my top earnings I would say between 10 and 20k a month.
Okay, and that's just one.
That was just one
client. Wow. Okay, so we jumped a lot there. I know we're going to get into the OnlyFans because I want to come back again. How did you go? So you must have had normal people managing. I'm talking to just a normal people. Anyone wants to have a conversation, come onto my channel, and you're having a conversation. So you're having so many different people on from different experiences, old ladies, young men, old men, young ladies, older ladies, everyone, different experiences. And then somehow some OnlyFans girls started to come in and tell you stories. So then you started seeing more OnlyFans girls coming in. So, and then you heard of the Andrew Tate inspiration pushing. So then how did you then manage to say, I need to learn about OnlyFans to see if I can create a business from this? And what was your steps? Like, if there's a guy now wanting to start, how you started, what is your steps to managing girls for OnlyFans when you started?
Well, this is the interesting thing, actually. You know, this is something I will say. I earn more than I would if I was doing OnlyFans. I would say I would be in the top 3%. I'd be in at least the top 3% of OnlyFans. That's top 3% of every girl doing OnlyFans. I think there's like 100. I think there's like I think it's about, I don't know, 50 or 100 million active creators on OnlyFans. So I would say I would be in the top 3% of that, of my earnings as a manager. So what I would say to people that want
the girls' revenue, you're in the top 3%, meaning the girls' revenue are making so much, you're 25% of that you're making puts you in the top 3% of the managers of OnlyFans, behind the scenes. The top
3% of girls, of the girls that actually do OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Not so much managers. There's managers out there that have got, like, you know, some managers work on bulk. They just take they'll take 100 girls and they'll just give them advice and they'll charge like a monthly fee. Whereas I sort of work more hands on with the girls and their accounts, and obviously I charge about 25%. But it's a process.
Your top earner is getting 10 to 20,000 a month. A lot of people got this impression that every girl on OnlyFans is making 10,000, 5,000, 20,000 a month. Is that so, or?
I'll say this to any girl thinking about doing OnlyFans: it's a grind, and you're gonna have to make big choices, and you're gonna have to make, ultimately, if you want to be successful, you're gonna have to make big compromises. Like, you know, girls I know have lost family members, they've lost friends, you know, from doing it, and it's hard, you know. And what's really hard sometimes is girls that start up and it doesn't necessarily kick off straight away for them. Yeah. And then, like, they get discouraged, they get down. Then you have to think about this. Like, some of these girls are doing OnlyFans to pay the bills to look after their children. Like, this is the thing, like, you know, and I'll just switch up 2 seconds because go ahead. Like, everyone has a perception of these OnlyFans girls thinking that, like, you know, that the most common one is they're filthy, dirty hoes, and they want to just
dehumanize, less than human,
and they want to just do work. But I'm telling you the truth, most of these guys, when you meet them, they're really lovely girls. Most of them are really lovely girls, and they're just trying to do a good job for their family, put food on the table, just like you, just like I, just like anyone else. So you have to think about it. A woman that's willing to take her clothes off, give the most intimate part of herself to make money, to provide for her family. Like, I can't do nothing but respect that grind.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to judge. We can't judge, and everyone, obviously, if a girl sexualizes herself on OnlyFans, society is going to judge, obviously, and society is going to portray them girls that do that as obviously they got no skills and they're less than human and they're like somewhat like cheating or they sold their soul for money. That's the social. That's a societal perspective on OnlyFans. Obviously, I'm not judging. Whatever anyone does, they choose to do. If they're a grown adult, they're old enough to make decisions. And from my perspective, I'm not judging that. They're making their money that way. They're making their money that way. So back to yourself, obviously. How did you start your first payment and what was that process? So you called the first, let me get it right. So you called the first girl, you said, let me manage you or let me make some money for you. And then you went on to do like A, B, and C. Talk us through them steps, like from
Well, one thing
without giving too much.
Yeah, obviously anyone that does want to start an OnlyFans management company, and I can guarantee, like this is a game that's running now on OnlyFans at the minute with OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
Guys are basically seeing that a girl does OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then they're phoning them up and they're saying, "Oh, I would love to make content with you." This is like a classic. Guys are doing it. Basically, it's a game. It's a Simon Levive.
Yeah.
to try and get.
Wait. They're saying, listen, I see OnlyFans. I want to make content with you. Put me on your screen.
No, not put me on stream. We should make content together. So basically, it's a
collaboration.
They're asking for a collaboration, but all they want is a free bang.
Yeah.
And I've first hand witnessed this guy.
And these girls are getting banged for them off camera.
Some of them, they get banged. Most of the time, the guy just uses it as a game.
Yeah.
Like he bangs them on camera. But the thing is, he bangs them on camera. But the thing is, most of the guys, what they would do